When I got my first embroidery machine, the Poolin EOC06, I had never done embroidery a single day in my life, not one single stitch. And I thought I'll just figure it out as I go. I'll probably be able to take orders within the first couple of weeks. I was wrong, so wrong. And today I'm telling you the real story of what that learning curve actually looks like, what I wish I knew before I started, and what I would tell you if you're thinking about getting your own embroidery machine right now. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Okay, so I had seen embroidery all over social media, YouTube included. People would make the cutest stuff. I mean, hats, shirts, baby items, and I just got it in my head that I wanted to start learning how to do embroidery as well. So I told my husband that I wanted my Christmas gift that year, which was December of 2025, to be my first embroidery machine, which was the Poolin EOC06. So that's a single needle machine, and he did purchase that for me for Christmas as my Christmas gift. So I got it in the mail probably around the first week of January. I set it up and I sat down thinking like, okay, let's get this up and let's start making some money. And listen, I'm not saying that's a bad energy to have or a mindset to go in with. That excitement is what gets a lot of us started, but I had no idea what I didn't know. I thought embroidery was just kind of putting the design in the machine, threading it, and then pushing start. That is not what embroidery is, okay? So here's everything that I had to learn the hard way. First is hooping. Nobody tells you hooping is its own skill. Well, some people do. Hooping is its own skill in and of itself, okay? If your fabric is not hooped tight and straight, your entire design shifts or puckers. I have ruined more fabric, or I had ruined more fabric and materials in my first 2 weeks than I want to admit because I didn't understand how important hooping was. Second is your stabilizer. I didn't even know what that was at first, and different fabrics need different stabilizers. You have cutaway, tear away, wash away, and using the wrong stabilizer with the wrong material means your design is either gonna just completely fall apart, be gappy, just not professional looking, or your fabric is going to pucker permanently. And again, I learned this the hard way by ruining projects. Third, thread tension and thread breaks. My thread kept pulling the bobbin through the front of the shirt and I had no idea why. Turns out it's a mix of a couple things. You got tension settings, the needle type, the thread quality, all could make that happen, the bobbin come through. But there's troubleshooting involved every single time something goes wrong. And as a beginner, you don't have the experience to know why something is happening. Fourth, design files are not all created equal, and my assumption was that they were, okay? I would purchase designs from Etsy, download them, and they would stitch out like completely wrong. There would be gaps and weird density, thread breaks, tension issues, because the file itself was poorly digitized. And I didn't even understand that digitizing was also its own skill in and of itself, separate from the embroidery part of it. I thought design was just a design, kind of like a PNG. And fifth, speed. I thought I'd be cranking out orders fast, like within the first few weeks. And my first few projects actually took me hours, sometimes days to even finish because I kept stopping, restarting, troubleshooting. And the speed to be able to do things quickly only came with a consistent repetition of actually doing the thing. There wasn't necessarily a specific moment where embroidery just started to click for me. It kind of came from months of consistent stitching, and I do mean consistent stitching, okay? I went live here on YouTube a lot and I did a lot of stitch outs, and a lot of the time it was me having issues and my community was just kind of going through it with me. There are a lot of people here in my community who have been here since the beginning of my embroidery journey and have truly given me some amazing advice to help me get over my issues. But what I learned is embroidery is a skill. Like any other skill, it takes reps. Nobody picks up a sewing machine and sews perfectly the first day, and embroidery is no different. The machine doesn't do the skill for you, it's a tool. You have to learn how to use it. So if you're thinking about getting your first embroidery machine, or you just got one and you're overwhelmed right now, here's my advice. First, give yourself a real practice period, and I'm talking weeks, maybe even months, not days, before you take your first paid order. Practice on scrap fabric, Practice on things that don't matter or things that you were originally going to throw away. Second, learn stabilizer and hooping first before you worry about the fancy designs. Those are the fundamentals that will save you more time and more money than anything else. Third, and I didn't listen to this myself, but third, start with simple designs. Don't jump straight into dense, detailed designs as a beginner. Simple lines and shapes, and then build up from there. I jumped headfirst into a bunch of different designs, applique, all that stuff because I'm hard-headed, okay? But fourth, join a community or find people doing this already. Troubleshooting alone is exhausting, but troubleshooting with people who've already solved the problem you're stuck on, that's the game changer. And 5, be patient with yourself. This is a skill. Skill takes time. Skills take practice, all of those things. You are not behind. You are exactly where every single person who has ever started embroidery has started. Everybody started from zero, okay? If you're in that beginner phase right now and you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, comment down below and tell me where you're getting stuck. Is it hooping? Is it tension? Is it digitizing? I want to know so that I can make more videos that actually help you with the specific things that you guys are struggling with. Again, I don't always respond to every comment, but I do read them. And if you want real step-by-step help, that's what we do over in the Angel Bee Academy. I walk through this kind of stuff live. We get on weekly Zooms, or right now it's bi-weekly Zooms. I answer questions and I give you the resources that you need to be successful in your embroidery journey. That link is going to be in the description box. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype, all that good stuff. Until next time. Bye, guys.